Hey everybody, welcome back. Glad you could join me. I'm really excited. I got some new arrows put together. Just had a video of those, a little quick snip of that happening. Hopefully this is going to get me tracking a little better. I can start tuning these things up, get the bow tuned up a little bit better, and start kind of actually getting some decent groups. Like I said before, it's hard to get, in my opinion, it's hard to get tuned in on what you're doing right and wrong if your equipment's not sorted out first. So I guess everybody's probably got their own idea of which way to go, and I think sorting the equipment out first allows me to focus then 100% on form, and I can tell if my form's right or wrong. I'm sure other people have different opinions. They'd probably say just go shoot a bunch and groove in a form and don't worry about where you're hitting. But it's a target-oriented sport. I want to hit the target, so I've got a little camera set up there. I'm going to try to double up my footage. I'm using the good camera for this, so you can see all this, and just the phone set up there for some close-up shots. I'm trying to figure out all this YouTube stuff on the fly. So yeah, I'm gonna sling some of these arrows down there and see how it feels. I'm not sure what the best location is for the camera. Let's see, maybe right behind me. There we go. So I just fletched up 3 arrows and left one as a bare shaft, so I ought to be able to tell pretty quickly what's off. Now before, those arrows ended up getting pretty light. They were only 5 point something GPI. These new ones, these 600s, are up to 6.5. Plus I got 120 points in them. So I don't think my crawl is going to be as far. So I'm going to guess 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll come down 7. Oh, other news. Let me not forget about this. I put a different string on here. I got a 20 strand string. I'm trying to keep the green theme alive. I got a 20 strand, and the knock seems to fit really, really good on there. So I'm hoping these fly pretty good. I've ended up putting those pin knocks in, and they look pretty smart. Let's come down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. All right, still too high. Still high right on both of them. So I imagine that'll be a trend. So let's come down to 9. See what that does. All right. 9 looks like it's about level, but I'm way right, so I don't know. That's got to be some center shot thing I can adjust. Let's see. I may end up doing some slow-mo footage just to see. Maybe there's something funny happening as it's coming off the string. 1, 2, 3, 6. Well, that hit pretty close to that first shaft, or not, that third arrow that was fletched. That bear shaft hit pretty close to it, so I'm gonna go snag those and maybe try to get my aiming sorted out. So I clocked all these arrows the way they're coming off the string. I shot a couple bear shafts and they're all going left, like counterclockwise. So I put the left helical because that ought to be natural. So that I might have been working against it before with I had right helical on those other ones. So I may need to adjust my center shot. Yeah, I definitely need to adjust my center shot. But I'm gonna try to get a little group here just to see if that bear shaft is still true on them. Let's see. 4, 9. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to count up. 1, 2, 3, 5 up. It's a lot easier than counting down 9 down. All right. Ooh, that breeze is nasty. We actually got a little bit of a warm spell today, which is nice, even though there was frost on the ground this morning. Still feels to me like they're launching kind of funny. I don't know. They seem a little erratic. If it's this erratic, I gotta be hitting something, right? I don't know. I know my form is erratic. They're flying all over the place. I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna stop this video and try to do some research. So here's what I'm looking at. I saw John Demmer and the guy that does the Barebow project. They did a little thing about tuning. And so if you can see the difference there, how I've got rubber bands underneath, rubber bands on top to hold it taut up against my riser. You can see how off I am with the string alignment. So there's no way I'm going to get a good center shot that way. And for me to get the string sitting over it, over what the center is on the riser, I'm way out here like this, and those arrows are obviously pointed off funny. So I'm going to make some adjustments. It didn't seem to be this off when I was running the other string. I don't know if I bumped this. It doesn't have good pockets that are adjustable. you know, it's just got, they just kind of set in there. And my adjustments come from this top hat. So I guess what I tried to do was keep the top hat vertical, right, just straight up and down on both of them, and hopefully that was going to be center, but I guessed wrong. So let me put this around again. I hope this is right. I mean, it feels, you know, like it's settling in there. You know, when I rock it back and forth, it definitely settles that way to where, you know, it may be hard to see on the video, but it's definitely off. So I'm going to get to tuning this stuff up. I'm going to do both of them, keep going back and forth a little bit to try to get this centered up a little bit better. And it's already gone dark now. I've had dinner and whatnot, so I'll wait and see probably tomorrow after work if I can get a few shots off and see if it's tuned anything up a little better. Those arrows were just so erratic earlier. I got to do something about that. It had to have been hitting something. And I guess the other arrows that I was using were so much more flexible that they were able to bend out of the way of the riser, so they weren't making so much connection. Not that I had the best groups in the world, but I felt like I could be relatively consistent with it. So this scared me, not being able to hit anything I was trying to hit today. So more tune-up to go. Thanks for joining me.